Welcome back to our live coverage of the Arizona Cup 2023, the finals event here, and we're at the final of the finals event. I'm here with Eric Bennett, American Paralympian and archery legend. Eric.
Thanks, George. It's good to be here.
I'll tell you what, this is
the final gold medal match.
What's that orb in the sky? It looks like a thermonuclear device.
It's poking through, but I don't think it's going to last very long.
No, but we finally got a little bit of something that passes for sunshine.
Yeah, just like you mentioned before, right? That the flat light can really affect the recurves, and we're going to start with bright sun and go right into the dark during this match.
Yeah, and what we're talking about, if you're a compound shooter, you might not know about this, but us poor recurve shooters, we've got to deal with string alignment, and how we see the string has a big impact on our lefts and rights.
Yeah, the two archers that are about to take the stand here in a minute and start shooting are consummate professionals, though, so I'm sure they'll figure it out.
You're absolutely correct. Now, Devaang Gupta is from Canada, from Ontario. We have not really seen much of him on international competition, but the other fella who we're going to see today, we've seen plenty of. And you know, here's the thing. I am infamous a little bit for coming up with nicknames for shooters, like Mr. Perfect, Mike Schlusser.
Yeah.
And a bunch of different shooters that have nicknames that I've bestowed upon them over the years, and some have stuck. Jack Williams, is he the California Kid?
I call him Jackie Jack, but I don't know. That's just me. But that's because I'm a teacher and I call students all kinds of stuff. So.
Right. So, you know, until we know what to call him, he's still a
California Kid.
He's still a work in progress.
Yeah.
But I think that for now, the California Kid, because he's still got that boyish kind of thing going on, he'll be the California Kid.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. It is time. It's the grand finale.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to begin our final match of the day. This is the men's recurve. Our coaches have just walked in. And now our competitors, led by Judge Jim Flores. First off, on target 1, we have Jack Williams, the number 9 seed. Target 2, Devaang Gupta, our number 7 seed. Jack will be starting this match, shooting first.
Okay.
I first met Jack here at the Arizona Cup.
Really?
I think it was his first Arizona Cup, and it was one of my very first shooting recurve.
Well, there's another first here today. Each of these two gentlemen, it's their first time shooting for the gold medal here at the Arizona Cup. I was surprised when I looked that up, because even Jack wasn't sure, you know, but the reality is that Jack Williams has been such a force for the last couple of years. You expect, oh yeah, he shot for the gold medal before at Arizona. No, hasn't. So
interesting.
Yeah. So here we go. Jack Williams of the United States, Mr. Gupta of Canada. One of them probably feels more at home in this weather than the other. Wow, what a huge blast of wind. A 10.
Wow.
A 10 in that?
Impressive.
Oh my goodness.
That's the most wind we've had all day.
I can't believe he just did that. I cannot believe he achieved a 10 with a blast of wind we just got. Amazing. Folks, I wish you could feel what we just felt. And Mr. Gupta, unfortunately, he probably sent it down the middle. That's where it got pushed.
Yeah, pushed out to the 7 straight right.
All credit to Jack on that first shot. Let's see if he keeps it up.
Longer hold on this one.
Yeah, but sometimes he does that. It's a 9. And you know what? Whenever he holds long, high 9. I see it all the time. But boy, I'll tell you what, that was an impressive start. And another one out there in the downwind side. Mr. Gupta is going to have to adjust to this pretty quickly, or Jack's going to run right over.
He made an adjustment, but it wasn't enough.
Nope, not enough. Oh, Jack, he overcompensated because the wind died and he shot a 6 out the left. That's strictly overcompensation on that one. The wind died, it caught him out. Mr. Gupta with a 9. So, let's see, 4 or 5 down, and Mr. Gupta with 5.
So the 10 was enough. The 10 was enough to carry him through on that one.
It got him. It saved him. He got the first set.
And now the wind's dead calm again.
I know that we had a big reaction to that, but if you felt, ladies and gentlemen out there, if you felt what hit us just as Jack had to execute that shot, you too would be amazed that he was able to put it in the middle.
Yeah, I was reaching to hold stuff down on the table. That was a pretty big gust.
That was literally like somebody coming along and giving you a shove. That was that severe and sudden. Nobody was expecting that. You know, oftentimes, I mean, we're wearing headphones as we are doing our reporting to our crowd here right now, but the reality is you can hear it before it comes.
Yeah.
That thing just snuck up on us.
Will be shooting first for the second end.
All right.
So it's
Jack has got himself a 2-0 lead. And the Team Canada players are cheering him on. Mr. Devaang over there, Mr. Gupta.
Yeah, there are a lot of Canadian fans here.
There's a lot of Canadian fans here. It must be because Arizona is a place for Canadians to come visit
Quite a bit.
during this time of year. All right, Jack Williams of California and Devaang Gupta of the Great White North are back in action, and Mr. Gupta shooting first on target number 2. And it's a liner, it's in, it's a 9 out the upside.
Yeah, it's considerable wind change from that last end.
Yep, 2 set point advantage for Jack Williams. Can he hang on to it? This would be his first Arizona Cup victory if he pulls it off, but it's not going to happen if he keeps that up. That's an 8. Mr. Gupta with a 1-point advantage in this set. And a 9. Wind has calmed down. Mr. Gupta is pulling it together. Mr. Williams is reaching full draw as we speak. And a 10.
10.
You know, a lot of Canadian talent has come to Arizona and done quite well. Of course, in the past, we've had Crispin Duenas here. And
another fellow physics teacher.
9.
yeah, that's right. So treble 9 for Mr. Gupta. Mr. Williams
Can win it
is going to have to shoot a 10. And not a 10, that's an 8. Mr.
8.
Gupta has tied things up. It's going to be a 2-2
draw.
We'll go back to the original shooting order. This is not where I like to be. I like to be ahead in a situation like this.
Yeah.
I think I speak for just about anybody.
Well, that's the second end in a row that Jack finished with a weak shot. So
2 set points each.
Yeah. Well,
he's having a chat right now with his coach.
I have no doubt. His coach, of course,
Webster.
is Chris Webster, and
See if he can get it figured out. His first 2 shots in both ends look pretty good.
I'll say this about Chris Webster. He is going to say something that's going to be helpful to Jack.
Yeah.
He knows each of those archers. He's going to say the thing that that person needs to hear at that time. That's one of his talents. So that's a big advantage to have.
Jack's had him in his box a number of, for a lot of different times, but also some of his biggest moments.
We have a 2-2 match for this next end. Jack will shoot first.
Yeah, there's very few people better to have at your back than Chris Webster in a situation like this. All right, here we go. We're back in action. We're back to the original shooting order. Jack's taking just a bit of time here. It's his way. It's a 9.
9.
You really have seen him do that a few times, huh?
Mm-hmm. Now Mr. Gupta with a 7 opening the
7.
door.
Shot was super quick.
Yes, it was, but maybe too quick.
Yeah.
Upwind side. Jack with a 10. Quicker shot, by the way. Did you notice that?
Yeah. Definitely quicker than the first one.
Yes, it was.
The wind's pretty medium right now.
Yeah, but you can feel it. There's a 9.
9.
Look, I'm not going to say it's not a factor, but it's certainly less of a factor than what we saw earlier in the day. No question
Absolutely.
about that.
Those compound women had it rough.
Oh, Lordy. And a nice shot. 10 points. Jack seals it on that one. That's going to be a 4-2 advantage.
A lot more like the Jack I know.
And so there's an 8. So Jack is now in the position he wants to be. Whatever Mr. Webster said might have very well been part of the factor.
Yeah.
Jack looks relaxed.
Yeah, and it's, you know, like I said, the first 2 ends, he finished his third shot were both super weak shots. He finished this one with a really strong shot. So
Big smile for Mr. Gupta up there talking to his coach.
Yeah.
He's looking relaxed as well. He looks like a happy guy. Anybody would be happy to be here.
Yeah, nothing's greater than shooting the gold medal match, right?
Hey, for 30 years, this has been one of the premier tournaments in the world. A lot of people forget that, you know, Arizona Cup is where the world would come. Back when we had it at ASU, well, if you were from Northern Europe, you'd want to come here just to thaw out, of course. But over the years, it became, you know, it was a world ranking event for many years. It's always had something special, and it's always been the start of the outdoor season. It's always been the kickoff for USAT.
And for me, it's my home field. I love it. It's one of my favorite tournaments.
Speaking of fields, you know, it's been here for quite a while after it left the ASU campus and came here to the Ben Avery shooting facility.
Correct.
Which is part of the state of Arizona. Fantastic place for all sorts of ballistic sports.
Yes, it's a point of pride here for this area.
This could very well be one of the finest facilities of its kind in the United States.
I believe that it is, and it's fun to have it in my backyard.
No doubt, and you're privileged to have it here, I can tell you, because more and more facilities like this are difficult to come by. Okay, Mr. Gupta starting to respond, not quite a 10, it's just out.
Just out, it's a good shot.
Yes, it was. By the way, correct me if I'm wrong, Eric, he has yet to actually shoot a 10 in this match.
I believe you're correct, yeah.
And there's another 10 from Jack. So far in this match, Jack has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10s. His opponent has none. It's the nature of set play. Normally you'd be rolled right over in a situation like that. And there's a 9.
Consistent for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you know, it's a good looking shot. Okay, a little holder, a little longer hold there. It's a medium hold is what I'd call it. There's a 10. That was a medium Jack Williams right there. We can set an egg timer.
9.
999 from
Yeah,
Devaang
treble
again.
9. Jack's going to close the door with this arrow, anything in the 8 ring, and it is over.
Long hold.
Oh, yeah. Jack Williams shoots an X and has won the Arizona Cup.
10, 10, 10.
10, 10, 10.
Great shooting.
Or as a certain announcer used to say, 10, 10, 10. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Is